Alright, so that's just something you can jump across to get like a back door into the goblin camp. I think we're pretty close. Yeah, we're pretty close to a level up. If we can find maybe Carlock or just some other source of XP, we could get a level up, which would be really good. So Carlock's up here. If I could jump across that bridge that's broken, that might get me there. Barkus's pack. Wait, did I miss Barkus's pack? I thought someone said I got it. Hold on, I'm gonna go back up there and check. Oh, there's something here I missed. Tongs. No. Okay. You have to pick up the whole bag for the marker to disappear? That's odd. I'm not sure I picked up the bag at all, though, honestly. Was it in the basement or upstairs? It was in the basement? Oh, okay.
Assume nothing. Within reach.
Have a lot on my mind. And
Heavy backpack?
well, in it.
Smoke powder satchel. Ooh, we got a bomb. Yep,
red.
that made the icon disappear. I'll just drop it again because I don't need it. Cool, thanks for the advice. Alright.
Here we go.
He's like parkouring across the rooftops. Someone's missing. Really? Did you get stuck on the roof?
One step at a time.
He's like, help, I'm stuck. Help me, step parasite. Have you been down in the cellar of that little town? Not yet in this playthrough.
Slow down.
In the past, yes. Ooh, that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. Rope? Chat, every adventurer should have rope. You never know when you're gonna need some rope. That is D&D basics. Hyena is level 1. Wait, this is coming back to me. The bloated hyena like explodes and there's like monsters or something. I think I remember that.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
That doesn't aggro them? Oh, there it goes! Well, that didn't work out how I thought it would. Why do I not have reapply Hunter's Mark here somewhere? Shouldn't I have that? Because I did Hunter's Mark earlier. I don't know why it's not over here. I guess he lost concentration on it, maybe when the trap blew up in his face.
Can't afford to let up.
How many channel divinities does she have? She has 1 per short rest. I wonder if it is worth using 1 now for duplicity. Fire this and then back up. Miss.
Got to move.
If you need to respec someone, it should be Shadow Art. Yeah, I just, I'm not a big fan of the... Well, it's okay. I'm not a massive fan of the trickery domain that she is. I would not mind changing it for something.
Watch it. That hyena's going for help.
Wait, what? Which one? Oh, yeah, I don't think I can stop it at this point.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Well, maybe. I mean, I could moonbeam it. That's still a maybe.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, Booming Blade. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonance that hurts them for 1 to 8 when they move. That was not a lot of damage. Daze. Miss. I'm gonna purposefully provoke an AOO here. Use your shield to block it.
Another fight.
And then
Let's
that
go.
allows him to back up. Oh, never mind. I was thinking I could do Luminous Arrow now, but he's already used his bonus action for the turn, so he can't. Alright, go for the ice. Blinded, nice.
Victory awaits.
Action surge. Booming blade. 13. Oh, it's gonna get away with 1 hit point. 1 hit point. Damn. Well, I wish I had moonbeamed on the pile in front of me in that case.
Need to stay focused.
Am I in combat with them? I don't know if they're in combat with me. Wait, yes they are. Okay. They are. Distract your foes with an illusion. Within 10 feet, the illusion attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. Alright, this is becoming a larger fight. Maybe burn a spell on spiritual weapon also. Tried it. Yeah, just to share something you guys might find funny. I keep, the way she's facing, I keep trying to correct it. I've been playing a lot of Age of Wonders off stream, and in Age of Wonders, if you end a turn with your guy with your back to the enemy, they can come up and they do more damage to your back because they're flanking you. And there's a button for change your rotation. And I keep trying to do that, which it's not necessary in this. My good news, Killing Floor 3 announced in July. Late July release, I pre-ordered it. Fun shooter. Oh, nice. I've never played anything in that series. Made some of my best friends the first 11 years ago. That's awesome. Miss.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Okay, so we have advantage because of the clone thing. 4. Okay. Move Moonbeam. In between these two. 8 and 7. Very nice. Just trying to stay close enough to the illusion.
Time to strike.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure she doesn't touch the moonbeam. I hope she doesn't. Ah, dang it. This target cannot be oh no, there we go. I was mousing over the wrong thing. It didn't leave the booming blade debuff on him. It's weird. Shove after? Yeah, I saw your tip that if you get booming blade on them, then when they move, they take damage. So you shove them to make them move and take damage, but it didn't leave the debuff. I guess he resisted it. Legion of Bees attack. Woo! Alright, what do we got? Highest chance to hit is this. Dang. Hey, level up. It's trying to hit the spiritual weapon. That's fine. Better that it's hitting that than one of the perma characters. Lae'zel, miss. Does Lae'zel still have shield, or was that a one-turn thing? I need to read it. Soul offering on Lae'zel. Whatever it was, she resisted it. Bird's turn. Rend vision. Blinded, nice. Hello, how are you? Hi, doctor. Force move doesn't count. Yeah, no. So the idea though was shove them away, and then as they come running back in, then it triggers IB.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Alright. That's dead, that's low. Why do I... Oh, I have advantage on that because it's blind. Oh! What a nice hit. Fantastic. Dude, that little birdie that does 1 damage blinding attacks is actually... Oh, wow, nice. Thanks for the moonbeam damage. Is actually helping a lot. Okay, if we hit this, we get advantage because of the duplicity. No, because the blind. The duplicity is too far away. Damn it. Well, Nolfang of Yinogu is dead.
Time to strike.
Alright, seems like Booming Blade whenever possible is our top damage source. Critical miss. Alright, Asterion. Hunter's mark on that thing. Bees. Oh, it's 1 health. Lysel takes 8. Try to bonk.
Mercy.
It's our highest percent chance to hit. Sadly it missed though. That guy's now 2 health. He killed the birdie. Okay, level up, nice. Alright, killed that one. Alright, let's go for the guaranteed kill here and move the Moonbeam onto that 2-hit guy. Miss.
I will ascend.
Booming Blade. 13, nice. Do I want to use second wind now? It comes back on short rest. Wait, does he have the Booming Blade debuff? He does have the Booming Blade debuff. Alright, so I'm gonna shove. And let's see if we can make this proc. So the idea is when he comes running back in, that the Booming Blade goes off. We'll see if it works.
Magnificent.
Disadvantage. Double movement cost because difficult terrain. Okay, can you get closer to the clone? Okay. I don't know why we had disadvantage, but it's now countered by advantage. Miss on Lysel. Well, I might kill him before I get to see if the science worked out. Critical bolt.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright, and cancel the Moonbeam. Well, that fight did not go how I remembered it, but that went really well for us. That went really, really well for us. Hyena here. Lots of loot. Shield spell is until the next turn, FYI. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, another spell I was thinking about doing there was Spiked Growth, but I was concentrating on the Moonbeam, and it was doing lots of kills, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. I think we're okay.
No traps, please.
Hyena, you're very good, make speed potions. Oh, really? As per my last letter. Though the name of the recipient is obscured, the letter appears to continue a debate of some heat. Your analysis is flawed. The Hells are not so simple to understand, boiling down 9 cosmological layers into evil, but with a few more rules, does generations of scholars discredit. Each layer is its own unique moral and magical ecosystem. What Zerial permits in Avernus may be blasphemy to Mammon in the chained cities of Minaros. The Hells bend not only to their whim and will, but to their mere presence. The more souls they acquire, the more that combined influence spreads. Avernus itself is glorious for study. Watch a Yugoloth mercenary debate mid-battle with a Rakshasa and tell me I'm wrong. From there, it's red starless sky to every bloody tributary leading to the Styx. There is something to explore. Of course, getting down there in the middle of the blood war is a bit stressful, but you can't judge what you don't know. I've gotten off topic. The point is, you're wrong. Looking forward to your reply. Best, Silveria Savica, Sage of Candlekeep. Don't care about the dagger. Shipment orders. Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it, and I will know, because you will be dead. This is not a threat. That is what will happen if you open the chest. Send the shapeshift. The gate is closed. Baldur's Gate, a bastion of commerce and culture rewarded only with corruption and catastrophe. Crime, poverty, taxation, burdens unfairly heaped upon the shoulders of the common citizenry. Thieves and outsiders grow fat on the teat, while native Baldurians starve in the street. For too long, the Grand Duke and the Parliament of Peers have left our gate unguarded. If you, like us, stand ready to defend it, then join like-minded individuals for a frank exchange of ideas. Join the Keepers of the Gate. Enough is enough. The gate is closed. They're gonna build a wall, chat, and they're gonna make Waterdeep pay for it. Okay. Let's see.
My face protects me. Action, not reaction.
Alright, using Goodberry for some efficient healing.
Action, not reaction.
And let's see. Lae'zel, level up. Spells. Burning Hands. Chromatic Orb. Mage Armor. Mage Armor's until long rest, but... Wait, this is until long rest. Hold on. Protection ally. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and when these creatures attack, they have disadvantage. It's concentration, though. She'll probably get knocked out of that. Thunder Wave could use that to knock things off cliffs. That's always nice. Mage Armor only works if you have no armor. Right, that's what I was saying. I was saying Mage Armor is until long rest, but she already has armor on. Feet. Oh, God. Any recommendations, chat? Otherwise, this is going to take a minute. Savage Attacker looks really freaking nice. Roll your damage attacks twice and use the higher number. What would the ritual options be? Familiar, Speak with Dead, Enhance Sleep, Secret Animals. Fighter has proficiency on constitutional saving throws, so they can hold concentration better than most classes. Oh. Ooh, this would be so... Dude, Polar Master. Make an opportunity attack when they come in range. That looks awesome. There was a pen and paper game I played once where I had a character that had a... I think it was a Lucerne Hammer. And your normal attack range is 5 feet. Lucerne Hammer added 5 feet because it was like a long-handled weapon, like a long spear or a glaive type thing. And so it had a 10 feet range. And then I had enlarged person active, so my character was like, 8 feet tall, and the weapon had a 15-foot range. and I had a feat that I got a additional attacks of opportunity each round based on my dex modifier. I don't remember what the name of the feat was. Combat reflexes, maybe? And so as enemies would run toward me, and they would pass the 15 feet marker and go into the 10 feet marker, they would be leaving a square I threatened, and I'd be like, bonk, 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 bonk. And I'd get like 3 attacks on 3 AOs on enemies per round, and it was so good. It was so good. And all I had to do was just stand near the front. Alright, that Savage Attacker looks really good. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Savage Attacker. So that was my first time trying out Booming Blade. That's kind of cool. I did mistakenly think that Booming Blade was a level 1 spell. I didn't realize it was a cantrip. So that's pretty neat. Resistance, Shillelagh, Thorn Whip. Resistance, I guess. Feats. Are feats better in BG3? They're easier to understand. Like, if you play Pathfinder Kingmaker, this list is like 10 to 20 times longer. And that's not an exaggeration. And there's a part of me that loves that, and there's a part of me that appreciates simplicity sometimes. This, they've while still having a lot of options, they've dumbed it down a bit. +5 to initiative is nice for everybody. You increase one ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1 to a max of 20. I could just get +2 to wisdom. I'm trying to remember, wisdom is used to determine how many spell times a druid can cast spells per day, right? So if I upgrade wisdom, I think I can cast more, like another moonbeam per day. So like if I do that, I could do like that, for example. Never leave on even numbers. I think he meant uneven numbers, not on even. And spell DC, yeah. Real McSwag, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think he meant don't leave it on odd numbers. Alright, yeah, for now, I'm gonna take ability improvement and get 2 ability points. Put 1 in con, which will upgrade my modifier, and so I'll get more health. And 1 in wisdom, which will again upgrade my modifier, so more spells, more spell power. Cantrips. Explode a corpse. Oh my god. Let's do Toll the Dead. I think that would be an upgrade for her ranged attack. She's also got uneven stuff. You know, honestly, on Muck, Warcaster would have been nice as well. Warcaster is gain advantage maintaining concentration, which would help him keep concentration when he's, like, you know, firing off the moonbeams. Alright, we're just gonna do the same thing. That's more armor. That's more casting. Change Swarm. So I could change it if I want to. I think it's fine for now. Play spell, no. Crossbow expert. Make a melee range check rolls at disadvantage. Restrict Shauna, so escaping was twice as long. Battle Master. Savage Attacker only works for melee, so that would not be good for him as an archer.